referee tonight is Sean Hampstead. Survived the ice bowl down at Canberra last week between the Raiders and the Knights. Much warmer conditions. He'll be happy with that tonight in Brisbane. It will be the Parramatta Eels defending the right of your screen in the first half, with Ronald Prince getting us underway. He immediately drops back to the full-back position, and Webke will bring it back out towards the 20-metre line of the Broncos. He plays it to Swain, who missed last week's game against the Warriors with a stomach virus. A mistake from Tallis straight away, and the Eels will get possession here just inside the Broncos' 30.
Well, not a really good start there for Gordon Tallis. He's claiming that it was raked. The Parramatta team coming in. No, he's just lost that. Wayne Bennett's done his homework.
Just keep yourself straight, fellas.
Off the kick-off, Darren Lockyer defended 10 metres out here on the sideline, expecting the short kick-off from the Eels straight away. They have been known to surprise teams early in the game by doing that.
Jamie Lyon, who scored 5 tries for the Eels last week, earns a penalty for his side. So a mistake from the Broncos. And now a penalty conceded to start this game. And it will give Parramatta a chance to score first points here from an attacking position inside the Broncos' 20. Morris taps it, and they'll take it forward through Hopkins. He'll play it at the Broncos' 10-metre line. Morris comes to the left-hand side where Heckenberg is met by Tallis. Webke was also there with Corey Parker, who's been in very good form for the Broncos in recent times with players out injured. Morris comes deep to Kalis at first receiver. He has Dykes and then Wagon running a line for him, but met nicely in a tackle by Casey Maguire. A cut-out ball finds the ground, picked up by Witt, who tries to put a step on Tony Carroll. Tallis raced up quickly to shut it down in a hurry. Here's Dykes again at first receiver this time. Kalis picked up in an awkward position, and they got him back to ground safely. Morris with the grubber, cleaned up by Berrigan, up against the dead ball line. He concedes in the tackle, and the Eels will get 6 more. The pressure will continue. Hopkins from dummy half to Jamie Lyon, who put a step on, but he was grabbed by Berrigan, defending on that left-hand side for Brisbane. Dykes, a grubber, well taken by Lockyer. They came quickly. He got a pass away to Maguire. They'll stop him as well. Good work by Lockyer initially, and then Nathan Hindmarsh also coming through to make the tackle.
Yeah, again, good play by the Parramatta team, running the bigger Broncos forwards around, and then coming through the middle with a lovely little kick. Another repeater set of 6. And the Broncos, a lot of their forwards, hands on hips. Tallis hasn't played in a while.
And Parramatta again get the ball back pretty cheaply in the middle of the park. Completion rate for the Eels so far, very good, 11 of 12. Here's Graham getting up to go again. And the Broncos have struggled to get through their sets, and now a problem. Ashley Graham left on the ground here, 28 out from the Broncos line.
Yeah, this looks nasty, Warren. He's come over the top, or down below, but he's come over the top of the ankle. Is it? Oh, yeah, the leg. Oh, that is nasty.
See what it does to the momentum in this game. Ashley Graham, his night is done. Just about to get things underway once again here at Suncorp. Still no score, with just on 16 minutes gone between the Eels and the Broncos. The Eels playing for their season. The Broncos looking to secure a place in the top 8. Morris from dummy half. Goes to Dykes, to Hopkins now, grabbed by Berrigan. He plays it quickly though to Hindmarsh from dummy half. He'll fancy his chances from that position. Popped it out the back to Jason Moody, who dives in the corner and scores the first try of the game for the Eels. Terrific work by Nathan Hindmarsh. They held him up and he drew them in like moths to the flame, but got the pass away to Moody.
Well, he's been terrific already in the game for the first 20 minutes, Nathan Hindmarsh. And this is just a show of strength and power. He dummied to go to the open, then all of a sudden he went down the blind side. He saw an opportunity, and there was 4 guys involved in that tackle. Got the ball away to Jason Moody unmarked. Look at the strength of the man. And it's the quality of defender that he's, shrugging away. Tallis and Carroll are in there, 2 of the big hitters in the game. He stood his ground, overhead pass, and Jace Moody It's his 8th for the season and his first one tonight.
Michael Witt, who's kicked some big goals from the sideline in 2003, his rookie season. Would love to slot this one. Strikes it pretty well, fading back, but not enough. It stays out to the left-hand side. But with 18 minutes gone here, the Eels lead the Broncos 4 points to 0. By Peak and also Heckenberg. Webke to Berrigan, glad there by Witt. This time defending on the right-hand side of the field. Swain showing it. Hindmarsh was moving up on that blind side to make the tackle. They're 20 out from this Parramatta line. Parker changing the angle. Goes to Carroll, who's down the short side and thought about getting to the try line. In fact, was held up. Sean Hampstead wants a look at this. But I don't know that Tony Carroll got to either the corner post or the in-goal area.
No, he doesn't look confident. There he is shaking his head. What about the pitches with the Parramatta defenders coming across? Well, I think his hands played a part in knocking the corner post over. It'll be interesting what the decision will be. Flag over, 20-metre restart.
Video referee Eddie Ward has found some contact with Tony Carroll.
They've found space down there a number of times. Just the passing has been poor.
Tallis taking it, standing out of the scrum. Webke getting from the scrum very quickly to take the next play. There's some strong contact again by this Eels defence. Seven Asiva running at them. Was able to storm past John Morris to be grabbed by Dykes. Now Lockyer with some space to move off the good hit up by Seven Asiva. Turns it back for Berrigan. He plays it just outside the Eels 20. Here's Tallis with the defensive line standing flat. Parker to Carlaw. Got there by Hopkins and also Peak. He'll play it on the last tackle. 9 metres away. Lockyer wrapping quickly. A pass to Maguire, who reached out for the line and may have lost it.
It looked as though he got it down. I'm prepared to say with the naked eye that he's got it down. Interesting to see what the video referee comes up with. Or is it short?
On the first angle, it certainly appeared short. That one there, hard to tell from. Doesn't give you much of an angle. This one here might be our best option. Maguire planting it down. Here's Eddie Ward's decision. He had a close one with Tony Carroll on the other side of the field. He finds a try for Casey Maguire. He can chalk it up, though, to Darren Lockyer. The way he ran from the open side back to the blind side to take it at speed, draw the defence, which just opened up half a gap for Maguire, and it was all he needed to reach out and score the try.
Yeah, that's what they've been missing with Darren Lockyer. Plenty of facets of his game, but none more so than his ability to organise his troops on the outside and create opportunities for them.
De Vere with the kick, hooking back inside the right-hand upright. A lovely kick from the State of Origin representative, and he's made it 6 points to 4. The Broncos have grabbed a small advantage over the Eels after 25 minutes here. Boy, it was a play. Moody, who beaten Lockyer, was away for the prize. Peak, a good ball away to Witters now. He's out there in 20 for Parramatta. We'll play it back to Morris, 15 out from the Broncos line. Dykes cutting back to this left-hand side, looking to link up with Wagon, running a long way before they got to him. They were hanging off and hanging off, waiting to see who he was passing to. He almost snuck in under the radar. Witters off the right foot, grabbed by Myers and also Webb. 4 tackles gone. Morris, a pick up from dummy half with one hand. A ball from Peak, out the back to Hindmarsh. They're in again. Oh, Parramatta have turned the clock back with some of their attack here tonight. It's 2001 revisited. They hit the lead once more, 8 points to 6.
And it gained some place at the edges and then coming back. Lovely play there by Jason Moody. Tremendous tackle by Darren Lockyer, and Peterson getting KO'd by Tony Carroll. And it was an attacking raid to the left of Adam Dykes, and they worked it back to the middle. Then they decided to attack the right edge. And again, Nathan Hindmarsh, just too big and powerful. Darren Lockyer was always going to struggle.
And now Michael Witt with an easier angle than the one he had first time around. About 16 metres out from the line. 10 or so metres to the right-hand side. Strikes it nicely. Straight over the black dot it is. And the Eels open up a 4-point gap. They lead the Broncos 10-6. The Broncos will get a chance here to strike back once again. Berrigan from the base of the scrum to give it to Wyke. And here's Webb standing out there doing a Tallis now, a couple wide of the scrum base. Plays it to Wyke as they keep it coming to the left-hand side. Carroll again threatening. When oh so close before, we'll play it just 2 metres out this time. Wyke in a dummy half to give it to Berrigan. He had Lockyer with him, went in behind them to Tallis, who steps and weaves, stands there, flicks it out the back somehow to Lockyer. It comes to Maguire for the line once again to grab try number 2. Lockyer was involved once more, but this time chalking up to Tallis, who drew them in, kept it alive, and off the back of it, Lockyer knew where the spaces were.
Yeah, quick play the balls. They were able to go at Parramatta on this occasion, and then Tallis with the offload out the back. And who was sniffing? Darren Lockyer. He sums it up. He knew where the numbers were, and then Maguire sets sails for the line, puts his head down, goes over in a similar position to where he scored his first try. And of course, they've been affected down that left edge, Parramatta, with Ashley Graham coming off. That's where he would be defending. We've had to make some adjustments.
Struck the first one nicely. This one, though, out to the right-hand side off the boot. With 6 minutes left in this first half. What a game we have. The Eels playing for their season, locked up at 10 each. And the Eels, just up against the sideline, won't be able to pick up too many metres, but it will ensure that they finish this first half with the ball in their possession. Crouch will take it forward. Seven Receiver caught awkwardly there in the tackle. Stepped off a foot, Crouch, and put Seven Receiver in poor position. Now here's Myers again getting caught from marker, but this time not making a play.
Well, there he is
force a mistake
there.
though. Well, there he is. John Morris having to weave away from him. You could say that Brad Myers once again not at marker. Morris can't believe they don't get a penalty. John Morris, I have no doubt, running at Brad Myers to try and draw a penalty. They didn't get one though as they leave the field at half-time.
The Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille, fade away. Shaq spikes it.
Shaq spins.
Dumped it.
Aussie. Oi.
Introducing Jumpstart Activate by Light and Easy, the new complete approach to healthy weight loss and better health.
I've lost 28 kilos. I do have a newfound energy.
Jumpstart your success today. Visit lightandeasy.com.au.
Cupra Formentor.
It's a world full sense. It's a full sense. I forget all what is more big bus, more big bus, more big ground. This night will be fly.
Magic.
Magic.
We all see the world a little differently. Some see magic. We see mobility's future. Some see prodigious performance, while others see exhilaration they simply can't resist. Some see a new era. We see that too.
Quarter Pounder Deluxe. And a Macca's glass. Free. With any medium or large Quarter Pounder range meal.
You live in my body. You live by my rules.
I just want the simple life.
Boring is always best. No, you cannot eat, Mrs. Chen. What?
Foxtel Movies breaks all the rules, so you don't miss out on all the fun. Take your pick from our best movie renegades with Foxtel Movies Rule Breakers collection. Watch on demand.
Sean Hamstead blows time back on for the second half. Michael DeVere gets us underway. And it comes down to Ronald Prince, who's been very safe at the back so far for the Eels, getting the start with the reshuffled back line. Violicki out of the side. And Ashley Graham started in his centre position with Prince at the back. Morris to Hindmarsh, running at them. Net solidly around the chest, although Ben Eichen has been left behind the play here. Hit the turf and has not moved. You see there, perhaps catching the point of the shoulder there of Nathan Hindmarsh.
He doesn't look too good in that photo. He looks a bit groggy.
Oh, I'd have thought less than good. Checked out by the trainer Ken Ra, looking on. Taking a long time to work out whether he's okay to continue in the game or not. For the moment at least. He will go back to defend on that right-hand side of the Broncos defensive line. Here's Witt with Witters standing wide with Lyon outside him. Berrigan, though, coming up to make the first contact on the last play. It's Morris who'll put the kick in this time. A high one. Kelly stands underneath it. And brings it back out to about 25 short of the halfway line.
I think Parramatta fancy their chances one-on-one with Sean Berrigan. Berrigan a couple of times has been defending as a centre, but the pass is just not getting to the player early enough to let him use his footwork and then try and beat Berrigan. He's just getting the football in. Berrigan's getting there. He's putting it down, and that look forward, that pass there, the little tip on play for Seven a server, and it's been called up by Hamstead.
Good chance here for Parramatta now. Just gone 3 minutes gone in the second half.
Right. Yeah, well, I blew the whistle, right? Yeah, mate. Yeah. Just keep yourself straight, fellas.
Gordon Tallis once again. Thinking that perhaps
you go, Lock. Second rows, in you go,
the pass might have been okay. Didn't seem to be watching it as the play happened live. Here's Dykes tipping in behind them. A chance for Moody. What a kick and what a try for Parramatta. A beautiful kick from Dykes.
I got no problem with the onside. He was onside. Lovely set play by Parramatta. I think that's what gives the coaches the thrill. They would have seen that on video. They would have maybe noticed that DeVere slow to turn and chase. He takes a while to wind up. And Moody, the run, he timed his run to perfection.
Okay.
Moody with the run on Michael DeVere. Too much speed against the defender to run around him. And the Eels once again hit the lead, 14 points to 10. Moody gets his second of the night. Michael Witt, a similar angle, a kick from in the first half off the back of Moody's first try. This one just about the same angle at the other end of the field. He hits it well. Does it stay straight enough? It fades, or just hooks, in fact, across the face of the goal. But they lead 14 points to 10. He'll play it 10 out. Eichen to Lockyer. In behind Myers. The ball hits the ground here. Not played at by Parramatta. And this will be the last play for Brisbane. I thought there was 6 more coming their way. Berrigan taking it to the line. Beats the tackle of Morris. But Lyon and Prince save the day. The Eels a chance to keep the pressure coming here. Seven receiver can't get into the scrum at the moment.
Get in, Petra. Put your head in, Darren. Go down. Right, just get in. Get it in.
Michael Witt from the base of the scrum, breaking quickly. Able to get to him. Tallis was the first of them. Here's Hindmarsh now from dummy half. He's only about 5 metres out when he'll play it. Slow play the ball with Tallis caught on top of him. Hopkins now to Dykes and Witters putting a step on Tony Carroll. A ball out the back for Lyon. Play on for the moment. Mooney reaching out to score a hat trick. And they will check the knock on.
I know. Hey, go on. Just check the knock on. I thought there was. The touchdown's called it off his foot. Just check and see if it was a knock on. Yeah, I know. The touchdown's called off his foot.
Well, the ball came back here to Jamie Lyon, and it looked like a knock on, but it may well have come off his knee.
Well, the naked eye, I thought he knocked it on, but we'll watch it here. It could have come off the knee. I think it may have well come off the knee. And Moody does terrifically well to put it down. Yeah, this will be a try. This should be a 4-pointer in the Eels. 8-point lead. The confidence levels are up.
Perhaps as he reaches out, and well, that one there gives you the impression that the fingers have stayed in contact with the ball. There it is again. This angle here, you see, I think he dropped it. Now, Eddie Ward has a decision. He says no try and a 20-metre restart. I'm going to go with him and say he got this one exactly right. Here's Witt off the back of the scrum. Dykes grabbed by Carroll, who came up out of the line and had to make the tackle because of it. He was able to do so. Here's a fend from Lyon. Gets in behind them. He left Berrigan in his wake. It comes back to him. Play on. 6 more tackles for Parramatta.
Well, it should have been a penalty straight away. Jason Moody was held out of play.
Here's Witters hanging on to it now. Running into the shoulder there of Carl Webb. We'll play it back to Hopkins. Dykes at first receiver on that left-hand side. Took a step back on the inside there, but grabbed by Dane Carlaw. Hopkins again from dummy half. Doing all the work there now with Morris off the field. Sent back by Lockyer as he looked to reach out and place it on the line. Kalis from dummy half will get across the line. Did he get it down? Sean Hampstead isn't sure.
Right, when I've got round, the ball's held up, but he's time to try. I couldn't see it straight at the start there.
Well, another big call coming up for Eddie Ward. He got the previous one right. And Kalis is saying he got it down. There's 3 defenders. Myers has got his hand around the football. I don't think we can tell on that angle.
Eddie Ward, I think, will agree with you, Laurie. He says ref's call. Held up. Here's the call from Sean Hampstead.
And the Brisbane Broncos, as they have done throughout their many seasons in the competition, sometimes they look dead and buried, flat on their feet, and all of a sudden someone produces that bit of brilliance to get them back into the game and for them to go on and win a game.
Here's Swain playing it just outside the 30. Lockyer from dummy half, going across the face of them. DeVere on the outside of Witters. Put it back on the inside here for Kelly, who was picked up by Hindmarsh coming across in cover. Lockyer, the kick across the field, a chance here for Frawley, who with his first touch of the ball comes down to score the try to tie this game up at 14 apiece. Oh, what a take.
Tremendous take by the young man. First touch of the football, Darren Lockyer. The kick was perfect. They're all hugging the young bloke, saying what a good try. And watch him outleap Jason Moody. Moody makes a play at the ball. He comes down with it, Frawley. And we're looking for the superstars in this Broncos outfit to turn the game. Well, it's the kid, Craig Frawley. Super take, super try, Broncos. 14 all, kick the cump. Could find themselves in front.
From just outside the 20, with 18 minutes left to break the deadlock, the kick. Hawking just misses to the left-hand side. will stay all squared away here at 14. Is it too early for a field goal? Morris from dummy half goes to it as they go back to the left-hand side. Hindmarsh standing there in the tackle. 3 gone. 3 up their sleeve. Witters to Witt. He works away from the post once again. Fires the ball out the back. Morris a flick. Here's Tracy now. Saw something open, then it closed. Morris from dummy half. Comes back to Adam Dykes, who is the specialist. And he puts a field goal that breaks the deadlock. 10 minutes left. And the Eels nudge ahead by a point.
Well, you've called it right. I'm just wondering whether if they had that set over again, if they wouldn't feed Jamie Lyon more of the ball. Every time he's touched it in the second half, he's looked dangerous.
Swain comes to Berrigan. Back on the inside for Carroll. They keep getting across in cover and making important tackles. Kalis again made that one. Here's Berrigan floating, beating the tackle there of Tracy. Last play, they are in field goal range. Lockyer at first receiver, ignores it, comes back to Maguire. Back on the inside for Tallis, who stopped short. Oh, what a tackle, and again it was Wagon who made it.
It's got to be a penalty there.
There's players all offside here. Oh, look at this.
Gee, that was a good tackle by Daniel Wagon. And again, the Broncos looking to come down the middle of the ruck. That's where they've got to be tight. Just an awesome tackle. Just hung on. Tallis fancied his chances to try and pull out.
2 tackles left in this set. Kalis goes to Heckenberg, who just takes it forward. A simple set of 6.
You've got to find touch, don't you?
They want touch or the in-goal area. It comes back to Witt this time for a field goal. Who kicks another one? There's just on 90 seconds left, and the Eels have made it 16-14.
The Parramatta team must be aware. If it goes deep, the Parramatta get the football, they'll win. So they've got a chance their arm here, Brisbane.
The kick-off isn't the shallowest one. It gets back there. Witt off his hands. It comes back again. And the halfback knocked it back for Jamie Lyon, who dived on it. Here's Prince bouncing away from tackles. Lockyer has been left on the ground behind the play. Hit there by Gordon Tallis. Here's Tallis again, trying to jar the ball loose in a tackle. Moody looking up. Taking a couple of seconds to do so. Here's Peterson. He takes it across the halfway line. 35 seconds left. Morris from dummy half. Kalis takes it down the middle of the park. They need the sideline now. Dykes is standing at first receiver. No pressure on him. He grubbers it across the line. With 21 seconds remaining, the Broncos will race to get the scrum set, but they are almost out on their feet.
You've got to be all in. You've got to be all in. You got to go in.
They get there. Tallis is talking. He needs to pack, and now there's time off. 5 seconds left in the game, and the Broncos trail by 2. They will have possession, and one last tackle at them. Maguire with Lockyer outside him, fires a long pass to Kelly. The Eels sliding. It comes back to Lockyer. The siren sounds. Now Carlaw. Here's Tallis. What can the captain do? He puts a kick in. It comes to Matthew Peterson, who says we'll go to round 26. The Eels are alive and kicking in 2003.